everybody. Adam Lyons from Wisebury Real Estate. We're here again today for episode 4 of About Your House. There's been a little bit of a gap, getting skin cancers looked after, so remember kiddies, slip, slop and slap or you end up with a head like mine. So episode 4 today, we're getting the legal side of things covered. So I'd like to introduce Ben Sheddard from Sheddard Story. Welcome, mate.
Hi.
How you going?
Yeah, good.
Thanks for coming along.
Thank you.
Now, I guess one of the most important sides of buying a house is once you've found the one you love, you've got to get it across the line.
That's correct.
So what is the role of a solicitor and conveyancer in the whole buying and selling process?
So a solicitor helps either the purchaser or the vendor in. So the vendor in preparing a contract and the purchaser in making sure that what they're buying is what they expect to be buying. So, we will help a purchaser identify all the risks, go through that process of looking at the property, looking at the title, making sure that that's conveyed properly to you as a purchaser, and also dealing with your financier and speaking to, and in terms of a vendor, preparing the contract and making sure that your risks are protected. So when you have a purchaser who wants to purchase the property, making sure that they're going to pay you what you ask for.
Okay, yeah. Awesome. And in a timely manner.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. And so you mentioned risks in there. What are some of the risks that you could encounter that a solicitor and conveyancer can help you get through?
So the risks vary depending on what you're purchasing. So if you're purchasing, say, a strata lot, you want to make sure that there's no nasty surprises. You're not going to have a strata levy or a special levy come up that you wouldn't expect. You also want to, if you're buying a house, you'd want to look and see that the house is structurally in order. Look at the pests, etc. Making sure that and there's also issues that could potentially arise in respect of planning. So you might have like a road. You might purchase a property that council may want to acquire for a road.
With the expanding of Monavale Road, for
exactly,
example.
just like up the road. So you'd need a solicitor to make sure that they carry out all these necessary searches to ensure that these risks don't eventuate. So there also, even as a vendor, there was the whole deposit bond saga where people were accepting deposit bonds. But then the deposit power went into liquidation, which left a lot of people high and dry. So it's knowing about these risks as a vendor and a purchaser to ensure that you get paid what you're entitled to, or that you're buying what you're expecting to buy.
And I guess it's just allowing buyers and sellers to make informed decisions. Isn't it? Just giving them all the information so they can then make an informed decision.
That's right.
Okay, cool. I guess, now we know why people should be using Sheddard Story, but why should people be using Sheddard Story? I mean, there's plenty of conveyancers and stuff out there. Why should they choose you guys?
Well, firstly, we're solicitors, so that's a big bonus, so we can identify. So we have a lot more experience. We've been in the area for 30 years.
Okay.
So we also, after hours service, so people call me after hours, generally pick up and or call back. We also have a very quick turnaround.
Yep.
So if you want a contract, we'll prepare one within pretty much 24 hours, pending, making sure that we get all the relevant searches to protect to the vendors. And we offer a flat fee as well. So, people know exactly what they're going to be paying for.
Which is always, it's always a great thing to know exactly what you're paying for. Yeah. But we're all a bit tight in the back pocket these days, so it's nice to know what's happening up front. Yeah. So, all right.
All right, thanks.
Well, that's it. Well,
really
thank you very much.
Thanks
for coming along. Well, guys, that's episode 4. Stay tuned at the end of this for Ben's contact details. If you are after some great legal representation, we can certainly vouch for him down here. Other than that, stay tuned for episode 5, and we'll see you in the next open home.
Thanks.